Alright, man, look, I'm gonna just keep it real with you. I see all of these videos talking about how he died and the facts and the logistics and shit. But I'm just saying, right? Listen, you gotta realize that Rich Porter and Faison was like brothers. Like I'm talking like hardcore brothers. Like oh my god, bro. Like Faison had a kid with his sister. Like they was a family. There was a small, nice family, right? So now you have Alpo coming out of jail now, right? Keep in mind, this is years. I'm talking a long time, way after the fact that Alpo came out, obviously, but he knew before the fact that he killed Rich Porter, aka Mitch in the movie Paid in Full. You know what I'm saying? So maybe once that became public knowledge, right? You know how Faison moved in the movie Paid in Full, right? And that's how he moved in person. Remember, you got to keep in mind what parts of the movie was Hollywood and what wasn't, right? Like, see, in the movie, Paid in Full in the movie, he always moved smart. He was low key, everything like that. But you see now, in real life, it was the same exact thing. That was in Hollywood, the way they acted. So now, think about it. Look at how Alpo basically acted throughout the whole summary of the whole time he was in Brooklyn. They was running shit. Think about it, right? Think about how many niggas he fucked over. One, including Mitch, aka Rich Porter. And you gotta think about it like this, right? Like, okay, you know that he's not a killer, right? You know that Faison, 100% to the world, anybody could say that this man is not a killer, right? But what I'm saying is, do you niggas think, does everybody here think, ladies and gents, that he would pull the trigger for his friend Rich Porter, his best friend Rich Porter? Or do you think he would either, if he isn't pulling the trigger, if he would know about what is happening, if you understand what that means? You know what I mean? Those are my two theories. Cause yo, he's smart. In the interview, he was like, "Yo, we actually linked up the other day. We was working on something." You know what I mean? He was acting like they was good. Like he made it clear that there was no unsettled beef. There was nothing. They talked about it. Everything was straight, right? So the whole audience, the whole world, basically thinks that these guys have no beef. That they're friends, right? You gotta put your mind in Faison. You gotta put your mind in the mind of Faisons. You understand? Because think about it, right? If I was Faison, the way Faison thought and did things, which is very smart, by the way, I would just let things cool down, man. Even and not try to get him killed in jail. Not make it aware that I'm trying to kill you for killing my best friend. You know what I mean? Because that's his motive. Listen, Apple came out of jail, right? What did he have? He wanted to. He had nothing. Like what did he like? You know what I'm saying? Like, so then maybe he had stash spots and shit, and maybe he was getting back into the game. But who would want to kill Alpo? Who would want to kill him knowing how savage this nigga was, yo? He was savage. Yo, he killed man. Yo, bro. He was one of the ruthless kingpins of Brooklyn. Like, growing up, like, holy shit. Like, bro, listen, you hear stories about this guy. This guy's like a legend, right? Just like Chapo and shit. Like, put it like that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta put it in the aspect like who would actually want to fuck with him after all these years. He's coming out, maybe. All right, this is another theory. Maybe, right? Maybe a whole bunch of people, right, in the drug game actually. Maybe a whole bunch of people in the drug business was like, yo, he got out, bro. What, you think he trying to run shit now? But you want to take him out before he does? You know what I'm saying? Before he became a problem, maybe like the competition, not really the competition. I'm just saying the people running shit didn't want him interfering with their business. You know what I'm saying? So they took him out early. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still sticking to my theory on the fact that Faison avenged his best friend. You know what I mean? That's the story that I think everybody wants to hear, and I'm not saying it's true. Obviously, nobody can confirm who did what and what happened and this and that. Believe me, like I don't think anybody's gonna hear a confession from anybody. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, it's always good to think that Faison avenged Porter, his best friend, being like, you know what I mean? Like, type in the comment section below. I'm really, really curious to what you guys actually think about what went down between Alpo and his death. How it's tied, if it's tied, your theories on it. Because I'm really interested to see if I'm the only one who thinks that Faison might be a part of Alpo's death. Like, either he was in the car, he shot the gun. Because remember, Alpo got shot leaving a club. Remember that. So I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that he was there. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. Maybe he knew about it. Maybe he got asked permission to take him out. I don't know, man. But I'm really interested to see what you guys think, man. Thanks for watching the video.